All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as see the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as see the hot. Information reaching my table now is that the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, has collected Chioma Ajunwa. You know, as they be, they say the man done trauma, where the man dey, we don't even know. But the thing where we say they happen for that state now, we say for Imo State community, about 8 head of communities have been beheaded. I know that English might sound somehow to you. Let me rephrase it again. 8 community leaders has been beheaded, or 8 head of community has been beheaded. This one is happening in Imo State live, where unknown people, unknown men ransacked the state of Imo State and were able to take down or whisk out life from about 8 community leaders in that state. Upon that, the governor don't collect Chioma Ajunwa, but as CDB in done the drop comments. The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, has vowed to arrest the killers of 8 traditional leaders in Umucheke, Okwe, on Imo local government area. Uzodimma, who consoled the families of those who died at Umucheke, said that no one should die in such a manner anywhere in the state. He said, "We will not rest until those responsible for this heinous act are apprehended and brought to book. No one should die in such a way anywhere in this state. I weep for these unfortunate losses of lives and mourn with the families and friends of the victim. We have disseminated these cowardly elements and they are now resorting to attacking soft targets, but we will not let them get away with it. Justice will be swift and specific." Gunmen numbering about 6 in 3 motorbikes had opened fire on community leaders of Umucheke, leading to the death of the President General and 7 others, while 3 others sustained injuries on Saturday. My people, Oshielike, onwe egwu a na-agụ na Nigeria movie mgbe a si emewenu okwe ekwe, emenani okwe ekwe. Ha! Emenenu okwe ekwe, emenani okwe ekwe. Okonade. Common village politics. Common village politics. Common village politics have turned to something else. You can see that just because of village president, village secretary, village financial secretary, village treasurer, village PRO. That's the reason why this president of Umucheke, Okwe, in Onimo local government of area of Imo State, was sent to early judgment just because of community leadership. And there is this wise saying that says that a river does not pass through the forest without bringing down trees. And ndị be anyị si n'Igbo na onye ma akwa ọkwa na-achị ya. Maka na nobody goes to steal where they have not been before. It is either the person have been there before or they sent someone that have been there before. But every armed robbery, every strike, or whatever that happens, there must be an insider. What these Umucheke people have not told us is what is actually happening in Umucheke, in Okwe, Onimo local government area of Okwe, Onimo local government area of Imo State. This is what they have not been able to tell us. They have not been able to tell us what is happening there. Why was this fire opened on the President General in Okwe village? Why was this fire opened on them, men, about 6 men on motorbikes, just came in. They did not look for anybody. They did not steal anything. They did not try to rob. They did not try to do any other thing. The main thing they did is that they opened fire on the president general of that state and made sure that the people and his leadership were eliminated. And of course, you know that this thing has happened, and uh, another person will also, step in to become maybe the acting president of that community before their election. But the issue is what is actually happening. As it be on the current protests in Nigeria, some people are speculating that what is going on is what is called treason, because these protesters in other states are lifting the flag of other nation in the same country where they dwell, and that is called treason. As it be in Bangladesh today, they say in a dramatic turn of events, Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has resigned, marking the end of her tenure amidst week of nationwide unrest. The announcement came from the country's Army Chief General Waka Zaman, who revealed that Hasina had fled the capital city of Dhaka by helicopter. News sparked widespread celebration, with thousands of people taking to the street to rejoice at the end of Hasina's rule. Many protesters stormed the Prime Minister's official residence, symbolizing the end of an era. Demonstration, which began last month over governmental job quotas, had evolved into a broader movement demanding justice for the estimated 300 people killed since last month. Students had been marching on Dhaka, calling for accountability and reform. According to Ras Ahmed, executive editor of the Dhaka Tribune, the army should lead Bangladesh to a free and fair election. In an address to the nation, General Waka Uzzaman also said an interim government will be formed to run the country. Shocking visuals of protesters vandalizing a statue of Sheikh Madiba Rahman, MS Hasina's father and the tallest leader in the country's history, who led its fight for independence from Pakistan, are playing out on Dhaka street. The visuals mark a massive shift in the country's political landscape. The legacy of Mujibur Rahman, fondly known as Bangabandhu, is no longer a symbol of Bangladesh war of liberation. Instead, it represents her daughter's politics that protesters claim has focused on suppressing dissent. When I don't see as they be all over Africa, this one is happening right in Bangladesh, in the city of Dhaka. As it is, you can see that there is protest all over the world. And what is this protest for? What are the people looking for? They are trying to eradicate the bad governance that have taken over in this era. The Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma has mandated all the 655 autonomous communities in the state to key into the One Kindred, One Business OKOBI program of the state government as a model for employment generation in the locality and food security for the people. Of course, you know that if you go in Imo State, you will be seeing about 655 autonomous community in a state that has about 27 local governments. I think Imo State have 27 local government or thereabout, and you are seeing about 600 and something autonomous community. And this thing started from the time of Rochas Okorocha, who started giving the communities power and giving the number, setting out a constitution that will help them to become an autonomous community at every point in time, as long as they meet the criteria of becoming an autonomous community. And because of that, a lot of people who are greedy, people who have greed, people who have desire for personal aggrandizement have taken that opportunity to become the Igwes of their villages. And as it is, the turnout has not been very okay because it is more or so like issue of divide and rule. The government is dividing the people into groups to be able to lead them and to be able to make sure that they carry them along, should I say, in a negative way, because I don't see the effect or the importance of a state with 27 local governments having about 655 autonomous communities. These things were not like that before, but the government came because of their personal interest, or should I say, the mercenary of the government. Because of their personal interest, they decided to take to that part. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain for now. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you immensely.